Another day at the office. I'm here. I got these letters I'm getting ready to mail. I want you to see, this is how we get these houses. I put together about 10 or 15 letters last night, and I'm just here at the post office dropping them off. And I wanna talk about a few things now that we are here and we've done that. It came to me that this process, when I look back on it, is going to be one of the most fun times. And the thing is, right now, it's very tempting to be stressed. One tends to want to look at the struggle as a problem, as an issue, as something to rid yourself of. But yesterday I discovered that I'm not anxious to rid myself of these moments. I'm anxious to be productive. I'm anxious to be successful. But these times are some of the most exciting times. Me riding around in my car and thinking about the new car I'm gonna get. I'm fighting through, sometimes it's, okay, my battery goes out, I need to go get a battery, I don't really have the money for it, but I go get it. But at the same time, I find a way to come up with the money, but at the same time, I'm over here, working my tail off, getting deals done that are worth thousands and thousands of dollars. But at the same time, I'm struggling financially. So it's kind of a weird thing, it makes you feel like you're not getting anywhere. But yesterday, I learned how to flip that around, and that from now on, I'm going to cherish these moments because they're going to be memories that, that stick with me as I matriculate through my uprising. I just dropped off my letters. I was up last night writing up letters to homeowners, letting them know that I want to buy their properties. Okay, you just saw me drop it off. That's how I get my houses. So while I'm out here working, I'm also envisioning the entire process and where I am in the process. I'm calculating the things that I'm learning. So today, I have to talk about failure. And every morning I get up with my sons and I go out in the morning and we work out. And they're little kids, and a lot of people tend to want to think children have more energy than the elders or the grown folks or the adults, whatever. But I look at things just the opposite. I find myself, I have more energy than they do. So what I do to keep myself on track with my workout, because I'm so busy flipping these houses and doing all these deals, when I wake up in the morning, I'm ready to get on my deals. I'm ready to get on, making some money, doing some of the things I need to do. So I very oftentimes put working out to the side. But because of my children, I'm able to remember to do that first. I practice martial arts with one of them at 9 o'clock, and then the other I practice basketball at 10 o'clock. And then, the rest of the day I have to do my thing. So they won't let me off the hook. If I don't get up in the morning, they will be very, very upset, and the house will not be a comfortable place for me to exist. So I have to get up every morning and work out. We were working on the basketball court today. I'm training the eldest to play basketball, and we start out with free throws. We hit the court, and the goal is to make 10 free throws in a row. So sometimes he'll sit there and he'll shoot hundreds of shots and he'll make a lot of them. But the reason why he has to shoot so many shots is because the goal is to hit 10 in a row. So if you get to 9 and you miss the last one, you have to start over. So you can do 3 in a row and miss one and have to start over. So that process just keeps happening over and over and over. And I learned something. What I taught him, I actually was teaching myself. And it reminds me of this business. You know, you have to do so many things over and over and over. And it seems like, you know, you go through all of this process and then one thing goes wrong and you're back to square one. Well, that's why I'm going to mention what I learned today, and it's very powerful. You know, I noticed he would get frustrated when he missed a shot. And it started making me get frustrated. So I got tired of him getting frustrated because it was frustrating me. And I'm saying, hey man, you know, I'm out here to enjoy the morning and get my exercise. I don't want to be stressed. So every time he missed, he'd get upset. And I eventually shared with him the secret to making all those shots in a row. And the secret is you have to connect all of the shots together. Why that works is because when you connect all of the shots together on the basketball court at the free throw line, what happens when you miss one is you use that information to take the next shot. And what I mean by that is if you take the shot and it's off a little bit to the right, then that information goes into your next shot. But what I'm saying is you line up that shot based on all of the misses. So what I had to teach him was the missed shots are simply information that you use to make the shot go in. So you don't have to be upset when you miss a shot. The only reason you're upset is because, number one, you're thinking with your ego. You got so much pride, you think you're supposed to make the shot. And we do that in business, and I'm doing that in business as well. I'm saying this because I'm telling you guys this because, yes, you know, I mailed off my stuff, so the work for today is pretty much done except for some phone calls. But the mental work has to always be taking place. And what I'm saying is that it's the same way in business. When something goes wrong or you so-called fail, you have to understand that that is simply information. That's simply information that you use to make adjustments so that you can succeed. We have to stop looking at failures as a finite end product. The failure is not a problem. Okay, as long as you can live through it, nobody got hurt, nobody lost life, nobody's in the hospital. Failure is simply information. And when you get that information, instead of feeling sad like my son at the free throw line, he's mad and angry, which actually causes you to tense up. It causes your blood to stop flowing. You no longer think your best thoughts. You no longer are as sharp physically. You're really putting yourself at a disadvantage spiritually, mentally, and physically when you allow yourself to get upset about failures. What you have to do is get excited about the failure, because now you have more information to attack the next mission or to attack the next problem. So as you fail, you should be getting more in line with the bullseye. Okay, the more you are off, the more you experience that ball bouncing off the rim, the more information you have to guide that ball directly down the center. So what you want to do is constantly tell yourself that failure is nothing more than information that you use to succeed. Stop getting upset. I'm not upset. Everything is about to get better because I'm thinking positive. And let me tell you what else happened, y'all. As soon as I decided to wake up yesterday and decide that no longer was anybody going to do anything wrong, everybody was going to do the right thing, everything was going to happen in the perfect time, all good is getting ready to happen, all the good things I want to happen is getting ready to happen, this day is going to be great. Guess what, guys? Guess what happened in about an hour to maybe about 2 hours later? The seller called with the final piece of paperwork signed that is required to close the first deal. You know that deal I've been waiting on for about 2 months to 90 days? That deal is about to close. I'm about to get my first check from wholesaling real estate. We're about to be off the ground. I've been waiting, I've been stressed, it's been bugging me out. As soon as I decided to no longer be stressed, as soon as I decided to look at that situation as a positive and know that even if the worst happens, it's just gonna be information. It's just gonna be better for me in the long run. Once I decided that everything good was gonna happen that day, I got that call. That seller says we're ready to close. Now I call the buyer and tell them, they say, okay, they're ready to close. I call the title company today. They say they'll have no problem closing this on the first of the month. Now everything works. Why did it work? Why did it work? Because I released all of the forces of the universe and allowed them to work on my behalf. Instead of anticipating bad happening because bad had been happening, instead of getting down on myself because nothing has been going as I planned, I changed my mentality. And I said yesterday, I'm no longer gonna see things as negative. These times I'm in now are not hard times. They're no longer tough times. They're good times. They're great times. They're some of the best memories of my current existence. And I'm going to cherish these forever. So every day I wake up, I'm looking forward to the good that's getting ready to come out of this situation. And as soon as I said that, as soon as I did that, all the things that were so-called going wrong started to go right. Look out for what's getting ready to come. I guarantee you, this situation is getting ready to explode into something so magnificent. Why? Because I said so. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Comment, give me some feedback. Let me know what you're thinking. We're on our way to the top, and that's where I'll see you later. Boom!